Chelsea playing against Aston Villa. Earlier in the video, we gave you some statistics and the head-to-head between Chelsea and Aston Villa. In this video, we are looking at 5 things that Mauricio Pochettino needs to do in order to avoid a defeat against Aston Villa. 5 things Mauricio Pochettino ought to do to get a win against Aston Villa. Without further ado, we move over to number 1. Avoid playing 3 central defenders. This is Aston Villa. We are not playing Liverpool or Manchester City. We are playing at home to Aston Villa. So I don't see any reason why the coach will opt to start Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva and Axel Disasi together against Aston Villa. This setup limits our attacking threat. We might be good defensively, but when you are not scoring goals, it will be very difficult for you to win football games. So the first step is to go back to 2 central defenders, which will give room to more offensive players. So Mauricio Pochettino will decide either to drop Thiago Silva or Axel Disasi or Levi Colwill. Either of the 3 must be dropped. From my own opinion, I suggest Levi Colwill to pair alongside Thiago Silva against Aston Villa, because in as much as Thiago Silva turned 39 a few days ago, he is still one of the best and most experienced member of the current squad. Your opinion is highly needed in the comment section. The number two thing I believe Mauricio Pochettino need to do against Villa is starting Ben Chilwell at left back. Ben Chilwell has come under scrutiny and criticism because of his performances as of late. There is an extent you will blame the player, because all this while Ben Chilwell has been deployed as a left winger. We know that Chilwell is good, he has that attacking threat, but naturally Ben Chilwell is not a dribbler. He has the ability to arrive late in the box and they chip in with goals. But giving Ben Chilwell the work of a winger, you are asking too much. So he needs to drop back to his natural position, which is left back. We know how prolific Ben Chilwell can be even from that left back position. So Mauricio Pochettino needs to take him back. I don't see any reason why Levi Colwill should play at the left back when we are playing Aston Villa. Levi Colwill playing at that left back limits our attacking threat down the left hand side, because it leaves the left winger without an overlapping run. So we need Ben Chilwell with those overlapping runs behind the left winger in order to create overload at that left side. So Ben Chilwell moving back to left back is another important thing that Mauricio Pochettino needs to do against Aston Villa. Number 3, the third thing Pochettino needs to do against Villa is starting a natural number 10. At the moment, Chukwuemeka and Christopher Nkunku are out with injuries. But during the preseason, we saw Iamasi filling that role. Currently, we bought Cole Palmer from Manchester City, who can play at that number 10 position. Pochettino needs to start Cole Palmer at that number 10 in order to help Nicholas Jackson in that attack. The fourth thing Pochettino needs to consider, which is playing 2 central midfielders. In our last game against Bournemouth, Pochettino opted for Conor Gallagher, Enzo and Ugochukwu. I don't see any reason why we should deploy these 3 central midfielders against such teams. So against Aston Villa, Pochettino needs to deploy either Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo if he is available. But if Caicedo is not available at the moment, Pochettino needs to start Enzo Fernandez alongside Conor Gallagher or Leslie Ugochukwu. I think Conor Gallagher, with the games he has played, he has that experience and the match fitness. I opt for Conor Gallagher ahead of Ugochukwu alongside Enzo Fernandez. This pairing did so well against Liverpool in a game that we are supposed to win, if not for our knack of missing goal scoring opportunities. So Enzo with Conor Gallagher behind Cole Palmer will be the perfect midfield blending. It takes us to the final thing that Mauricio Pochettino needs to do, which is the fifth one: starting two natural wingers, either Noni and Raheem Sterling or Mikhailo Modric and Raheem Sterling supporting Nicholas Jackson. So the coach needs to make a very big decision against Villa. Raheem Sterling is our top goal scorer this season with only 2 goals in 5 games. Nicholas Jackson has only but 1 goal. Mikhailo Modric is still looking for his first Chelsea goal. He scored in the preseason, but he's yet to record an official goal for Chelsea. So maybe Raheem Sterling will be better off playing at the left side while Noni Madueke occupies the right side. But if you look closely, you will discover that there is a potential understanding between Nicholas Jackson and Mikhailo Modric. If the two of them can play together for a very long time, I think there is a partnership, there is a link up that can be worked on. So if Pochettino can stick with Mikhailo Modric, who by the way didn't have a bad game against Bournemouth, if he can stick him at that left side with Raheem Sterling at the right side, flanking Nicholas Jackson with Cole Palmer behind them, it will be very difficult for the Aston Villa defense to combat Chelsea, because we are coming with our full attacking threat. I don't see any reason why Mauricio Pochettino will play defensive game against Aston Villa. We have nothing to lose. We've scored only but 5 goals in 5 Premier League games this season, which is very poor. Our conversion rate is only above Everton and Luton. We are displaying relegation team form. Against Aston Villa, it is the perfect opportunity for Pochettino to get things right. Only a win is an option tomorrow. Stay cool. We'll be bringing you so many updates about the game. So what is your opinion? What is your predicted lineup? Drop your predicted lineup in the comment section. I want to see your predicted lineup in the comment section. Stay cool to the channel. Please do well to like the video and drop your comments in the comment section. Blue forever will be the color.